In this diagram, we are discussed on certain important points. First is plain text. Now we can convert this plain text with the help of key into ciphertext. This method is called encryption. Then we can send it to sender and it can be decrypted. Now let's first understand what is cryptography. So cryptography is to hide your message. With an example, we can understand it where Alice and Bobs want to communicate with each other. Now, there will be Alice and Bobs will be smarter enough and they knew there will be third person Tom listening their conversation with the network. So, Alice want to send confidential message, for example, A, B, C. She replace each alphabet of the text to place ahead of the character. That is, A is replaced with C and B is replaced with D and C is replaced with E. Now this process is called encryption. We assume that Bob knew the technique. In this case, after applying this technique, Alice converts the plain text in ciphertext. She sends the ciphertext over the network. As usual, Tom can capture this message. That's very confidential message. But very confidential original message. That not the original message. As similar, when the message reaches to Bob, each characters from two position back receiving to the current text to get the original message ABC. This process is called decryption. Now we have to understand some definition points of what is cryptography, where it defines art of achieving security by encrypting message. Now it is a clear text, as plain text signifies a message that can be understood and it will be further converted with the help of some techniques. When a plain text message is codified using suitable schemes, it can be hidden. Now, while encryption is the process of converting the plain text into ciphertext, or we can call it encoding schemes, while in decryption is the process of converting ciphertext back to plain text using the key. Now we can understand the cryptographic techniques. First are substitution technique. In this technique, the characters of a plain text message are replaced by other characters, numbers or symbols. Now in second is transposition technique. In this technique, the characters of plain text are scrambled amongst themselves in same order to get the ciphertext. For example, in this case, character is A, B, C, D and are replaced with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is an encryption by substitution, as those characters are replaced by symbols, other numbers. Let's take an example of transposition technique. Here the characters A, B, C, D are swapped and you get a cipher B, A, D, C. So there is consequent position AB swapped to BA and CD swapped to DC. I hope you can